Remember when you used to go to elementary school? Hashtag relatable elementary school gang. Except some of you hashtag relate a little too much because you act like you're still there, but we're not gonna get into that today. Elementary school. I don't remember much about it. I know there was this one kid who wore a Naruto headband every single day. There was this girl who would cry in math class every day because the problems were too hard. And there was this other kid we just assumed was a mean person, so we just never spoke to him, ever. I don't think I was very nice to any of those people because karma caught up to me and now I'm exactly like all three of them. But one thing I do remember from elementary school were the videos we got to watch when it was raining outside and we couldn't do recess. As iconic as some of those videos were, none of them compared to the one I'm about to show you. Now, a quick warning before we start. Well, you know what? If I didn't get a warning for this, you're not getting a warning either. There's your warning. Just watch this 1970s claymation dental education video that was shown to children, elementary school children. I was traumatized.
Sweet candy, cookies and jam.
So we're starting off with this song. I'm not gonna sit here on the internet and lie to you. This song is a bop. Okay, it slaps. You're not gonna tell me that you didn't hear that run. Hello, Ariana Grande? You're no longer needed. You can go back to Wakanda, sweetie.
We take all we want, and we eat all we can.
I'm sorry, can we talk about these lyrics for a second? The depth, the power, the nuance.
The power that has, the intelligence that has, the influence that has, the international implications that.
Why is this not on Genius? You mean to tell me that we need a Genius lyric explanation video for this?
Nobody.
6.5 hours later.
Nobody.
But not for these teeth? Pathetic. I'm just gonna have to make one myself. Sweet candy, cookies and jam. We take what we want and we eat what we can. So when I came up with these lyrics, I was actually in a pretty dark place. I was really struggling with sugary foods, just eating like way too many of them. And my fourth therapist suggested it was because I wasn't expressing myself properly. So I wrote this song to cope with my feelings. It didn't really work, but you know, the song is still a bop and it did numbers on the charts. Until Billboard took it off for not being country enough. Maybe I should make 6 or 7 remixes and that'll make it more relevant. So you get the point, right? The message here is obviously that the teeth are getting way too much sugar because they think there won't be any consequences. Let's just say there are consequences, and this is where the video takes a dark turn.
My name's Jack Sweet. I give you a treat.
So besides the heavy kidnapping and stranger danger vibes this is giving me, I see nothing wrong with this. Distributing candy to random kids on the street? Sounds like charity if you ask me. What I do want to know is why Jack Sweet looks like he's fresh off the carpet of the Met Gala. The red and black fringe was a decision, and he made it, and now we all have to deal with it. Tell me why he looks exactly like that one video of Violet Chachki. She was clearly inspired by him.
The influence that has.
Hold it, wait a minute. Don't eat all that sweet stuff, you munchers. Don't you know what sweets will do to you? Get out of here, old fillings.
Jack Sweet is trying to silence this man from telling the truth. I'm so sorry. I like that Jack called the tooth fillings, like as an insult.
Get out of here, old fillings.
I'm gonna have to start using that. Oh, hey dude, did you see my new— Shut up, fillings. I've never even had a cavity. So the next part of the video is where the nightmares began. 8-year-old me thought Jack Sweet was going to crawl through the screen and rip me to shreds in my sleep.
Sweet snacks are fun. Now let's get us some cavity.
This was shown to elementary school children. Adults made kids in school watch this. Anyway, the next part is just a cutaway where Fillings is explaining how to keep your teeth healthy. I really couldn't care less. I didn't click onto this dental education video to learn how to take care of my teeth. I'm here for the horror aspect. So the movie ends with Jack Sweet trying to pull yet another Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but this time the teeth are prepared. Oh wait, no they're not.
Here you are, little muncher. Try one of these.
We don't want your sweet snacks anymore.
No more snacks? Then take this.
Oh, don't.
So the moral of this story for kids is, even if you do take care of your teeth, Jack Sweet is still going to track you down and run you through a wood chipper. So like, why even bother? That's all I've learned from this educational dental video. Don't even try to take care of your teeth, because you're not going to survive
either way.
I'll be back.
So yeah, that exists. I had to see it, and that means you did too. This scared me into brushing my teeth when I was 6. I mean, if it works, right? You have childhood trauma, and you have amazing dental health. Life has a funny way of balancing out that way. Love this. A couple dentists came to my school and showed this when I was in 2nd grade. That means this person was what? 7? It freaked me out, but in the best possible way. You know, the American Dental Association really approved this video. Can you imagine being that couple of dentists though? We have to give a presentation at the elementary school today. Oh, what? But I hate children. That's why I became a pediatric dentist. To teach those children a lesson. Oh, don't worry, dude. I talked with the school, and we get to show them the tape. Okay, I don't hate kids that much. That video is messed up. Why would you show that to literal children? It was probably something along those lines. Anyway. So the second and final claymation masterpiece we're going to look at today was not shown in schools, but it was a 1985 kids fantasy adventure featuring Mark Twain, Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer, and some girl that I don't remember her name. Like, did I ask? Basically, the 4 of them hop on Mark Twain's spaceship so they can go see Halley's Comet. It's a pretty simple concept and admittedly low-key wholesome, ? But that's only for the first half, because then the second half happens and things just get demonic. I watched this as a child as well, and it was a mistake. So now we're watching it again for some reason. Wow, is this the live-action Lion King remake? No, wait, this lion's showing too much emotion.
Time is slipping away and I'm getting older and older, Huck. There's no wars breaking out. No continents to explore. No way a man could make a name for himself.
Okay, 1, you're like 3, and 2, I did not come here for an existential crisis triggered by an 8-year-old, so I'm just gonna fast forward until something interesting happens.
Come on, Huck. Come on, hurry up.
You're nothing but a liar and a stowaway, Tom Sawyer.
12 seconds later.
Caught you out, didn't I, Tom Sawyer? You are stowaways.
So literally 2 seconds after calling Tom and Huck stowaways, what's-her-face, I don't care, stows away on Mark Twain's spaceship herself, and then calls them stowaways again. The lack of self-awareness, she would make a really good YouTuber. So anyway, Mark Twain shows up and the 4 of them set off on their little adventure to go see Halley's Comet. Then it goes downhill.
Hello.
Who are you?
An angel.
What's your name?
Satan.
First of all, what?
What kind of fruit do you like the most?
Oranges.
Apples?
Grapes.
Ooh.
Did you just eat fruit from Satan? Are you literally trying to die? Like what? Okay, I'm no Bible expert. I'm no theology student. I'm no religion person. And even I know that fruit from Satan, just nothing good ever comes of that.
Fools. What fascinations there are on this planet. People are of no value. We could make more sometime. If we need them.
I'm good. I'm done. I'm fine. I think we get the point. Here, kids, have some existentialism. I mean, why not start kids off with an existential crisis early? That is the moral of this video. Happy childhoods are a social construct at the end of the day, and I think these evil claymation producers know that and are trying to do us all a favor by ending our childhoods early. Anyway, looks like I've gotten 10 minutes of content out of this, so leave a like, tell me what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching, and a big thank you to my 103,000 subscribers. Okay, bye.